Hello, my viewers. This is Christine, your host. For those that are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. And for those that are joining me for the 13th time, that's right, because it's my 13th video, I want to say welcome back. Now, for today's topic, we're going to be talking about a sensitive issue or something that we should all know about, and that's money. I hope you guessed right. That's money. Now, the tips I'm going to be sharing today, as for those who may or may not know, is that I collect magazines, read some important information that I think might be useful to you and I in our day-to-day lives, and share that information with my viewers out there. So I hope you find today's tips helpful. And today's tips are coming from Money Sense magazine. Some of you might be familiar with the magazine, some may not be. So if you want to know more details about this magazine, or if you want to get yourself a copy, you can go online and find some more information about it. It has a lot of important information when it comes to money. But because of the time limit we have today, I'm going to be only sharing a few tips. But I would recommend you get yourself a copy if you can, because it has some really neat information when it comes to money. Now, today's, as I said, I'm going to be sharing about tips that have to do with money and our little ones. Okay, so before I move any further, I'm going to slightly read a little bit about today's subject or today's tips. Okay, so how not to raise money monsters. It's it's every parent's biggest fear that we're spoiling them rotten. What's the secret to raising kids who are healthy, wealthy, and wise with money? And how to get them to move out before they turn 30. So the tips here are very categorized categorized under different ages. So it has ages from 1 year to 6 years. It also has tips from ages 7 to 12, tips from age 13 to 17. But I personally I chose to share tips between the age of 7 and 12, because my little ones are between that age. And if your little ones fall under that age, I hope you find those helpful. And even if they don't, I think these tips are still helpful to any children, regardless of age. So I hope you find them useful. So make yourself comfortable. Let's roll. So the number one tip, I'm gonna start with the topic. Smart money moves you can show your kid right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first one. Number one, open a savings account. Explain the importance of saving up for items that cost more. But don't worry about a debit card just yet. That can wait until high school. Okay, so these are pretty obvious tips that I'm sure you understand. It's important, I guess, to get the kids to have an account. So if you can contact any bank out there, if you want to get them started with an account, this is something I'm definitely considering. You want to go to your bank that you currently bank with and ask them about how to set up a savings account for your little one. Okay, so good luck with that. Number two, start a donation jar. Encourage kids to set part of their allowances aside for charity. Sponsor a child through a charitable organization like Planned Canada, so they can see how their money provides essentials like clean drinking water, school supplies, and health care. So if there is any, I guess if you have any charitable organization that you're attached with or that you care about, I guess it's important that you get your children involved and let them donate donate some of what they have to that charitable organization. And encouraging charity, I guess, is an important thing. Okay, number three, create your own currency. You can make coupons that can be traded for extra video games or screen time or when they perform extra chores. Extra chores. Now, how it works at my house is that my young ones have to do dishes to earn extra, to earn some computer time. Now you can have a different kind of currency at your house. You probably have one already that they have to do something in order to earn one thing, right? So if you do, well and good. I hope that's working well for you. You can actually share some tips on my comments box on how you're going with that, or which some of the ideas you use. Or if you don't, you may want to start on that, right? So let them earn whatever privileges they might ask for before you actually give to them. I think this is a neat idea. Okay, number 4, give a raise. Their allowance should be given to them weekly or go up to annually. Ask them what they will do with the extra money. So my understanding is that you want to give them a weekly allowance, some money, which I think is a pretty neat idea, because you don't want them to be getting money from somebody, from the wrong person, or from wrong means, or you don't want them to go, getting money that might not belong to them. So I think giving them an allowance is a neat idea. If it's a weekly allowance, if that's convenient for you, I think this is a good idea too. Okay, so number 5, stop packing school lunches. Let them pack their own. Keep a grocery list where kids can request items they'd like for school lunches. I think this is a good idea. If they're at the age of 7, between 7 and 12, I think, well, depending, I think they should be able to pack their own lunch, but that might not be the case with every child, right? So you wanna, I guess the idea is to help them to start packing their own lunch, right? Wanna start getting them start being responsible to pack their own snack, or even request, pick out their own grocery, what they think is right for lunch, and I believe you wanna guide them through that, right? Okay, so number 6, talk about jobs, goals, and passions. Explain what you do for work and why you chose that. Ask them what they are interested in doing and what kind of education or training it might require, right? So I believe, well, talking to them about what you do and what you like about the job, some of the challenges you like about the job, I think it's key, just to give them an idea what's involved in working. And if it's hard work, I think it's important for them to know that it takes a lot of hard work for you to be able to earn the money and earn them, or the things in life that they might be getting, right? So having that chat with them and even knowing their interests, and maybe that um, can help kind of create a path for what they would like to pursue in life, right? Okay, number 7, share the bills. Show them some of the household bills, utilities, cable, and internet, and let them help you add up monthly budget. All right, so my understanding is, I think it's important to let them know how much things cost, right? If the electricity, they want to know how much electricity costs or water costs, so they don't get this idea things just happen. The electricity just happens to be in the house, or the water. They need to understand that it costs money, and it's important to turn off lights or turn off certain lights in the room when you're not there. It's important not to waste the water when you're brushing your teeth. Don't let the water run, because all these things cost money, right? So I believe this is a good tip. Okay, number 8, pick pick apart an ad. Instead of fast forwarding through the commercials, stop and talk about how the advertisers make products extra enticing. Okay, so how kids, when kids see a lot of, how all those commercials that come on TV, some of them are geared towards young people, and sometimes they don't actually get to understand the blueprint that's involved. They believe the commercial for what they see it to be, right? So I guess it's important that we discuss, these commercials, and let them know that it's not all glitter and glamour, because you see this commercial exciting and the product is all, there's so many good things they're talking about this product, that they should have it. It's important to talk to them about it and let them understand that, what, not everything that glitters is gold, right? But anyway, that's my understanding of it. And lastly, explain value. Compare a pair of cheaply made shoes with a well-made pair. Talk about the difference in materials and craftsmanship. Well, I guess you want to teach your kids. We want to teach them quality, value in some of the products or some of the things they see. It's not a matter of just go there and buy whatever you can buy. But it's important to explain to them, if we buy this, it's going to last us longer. If we buy that, it's not going to last, like buying in bulk. You want to let them understand why it's important to buy in bulk as opposed to buying in small quantities, or why you want to go for certain products as opposed to what products they think you should go for. I think if they get to understand the value, and the reason why you make the selection you make for them, I think they're going to understand. All right, so that's been our list. So I'm going to briefly summarize, just in case you want to follow through and you want to share this list with your friends out there. Okay, so number 1, open up a saving account. Number 2, start a donation jar. Number 3, create your own currency. Number 4, give them a raise. Number 5, stop packing lunches. Number 6, talk about jobs, goals, and passions. Number 7, share the bills. Number 8, let the kids, or number 7, let your kids ship through your wallet. Number 7, pick apart and add. And number 8, explain value. Well, my viewers, that's been it for today. I hope you find these valuable, and I hope you can apply them to your day-to-day life. I'm going to try to, see if I can implement some of the ideas I got here today. Again, it's been a pleasure being here with you. I've been your host, Christine. Don't forget to like, share, and leave some comments if you have some tips that you want to add to what we've talked about today. Please don't forget to share that in my comment box. And once again, it's been Christine, and cheers. Hope to see you on my next video. Bye-bye.